Now we come to the next topic. The topic is electric dipole. Students, what is electric dipole? Electric dipole in daily life, do you have any example? Yes, we have an example. For example, HCl molecule. HCl molecule is the example of electric dipole. HCl. We know HCl means H plus delta and Cl means minus delta. So these two charges, these two atoms have equal charge opposite in nature. Such a system is called electric dipole. So what is electric dipole, students? Electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance between them. What is electric dipole? Electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. So electric dipole is a system of two charges of equal magnitude but what? Opposite nature. So remember, dear students, what is electric dipole? Electric dipole is a system of two charges of equal magnitude but opposite in nature. One more thing, separated by a small distance. Separated by a small distance. Separated by a small distance. So what is the definition of electric dipole? Electric dipole is a system of two charges of equal magnitude opposite in nature separated by a small distance. We consider an electric dipole consists of charges plus minus q separated by students distance. So we consider these are the two charges plus q minus q separated by distance what? 12. Then this system, this arrangement is called electric dipole. The product of any one charge to the distance between two charges to the distance between students two charges is called electric dipole moment. So the product of magnitude of any one of the charges with the distance between the two charges is called what? Electric dipole moment. That is, electric dipole moment P is equal to magnitude of any one of the charges with the distance between the two charges, that is equal to twice of QL. Students, electric dipole moment is a vector quantity. Remember that electric dipole moment is a what? It is a vector quantity. SI unit. It is basically the product of the charge with length. So it is, charge unit is coulomb and length unit is meter. So it is SI unit is coulomb meter. Students, keep in mind that an electric dipole of very short length is called ideal electric dipole. So, a dipole of very short length is called what? Ideal electric dipole. Two charges of plus minus 2 microcoulomb are separated by 10 angstrom. Calculate electric dipole moment of the system. Students, charges 2 microcoulomb. The distance between them is 10 angstrom. So, what you will write? P is equal to Q into 2L. What is Q? Q is equal to 2 microcoulomb, 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. What is 2L? 2L is equal to 10 angstrom, 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Only one thing I have to tell you, that's why I am doing this numerical. ये न्यूमेरिकल मैं आपको सिर्फ एक चीज समझाने के लिए कर रहा हूं. कुछ बच्चे क्या करते हैं, यहाँ 2 भी लगा देते हैं और L की वैल्यू 10 लगा देते हैं. ये जो 10 angstrom है ये 2L की वैल्यू है. तो एट प्लेस ऑफ 12 हम क्या लिखेंगे? 10. सो व्हाट इज P? P is equal to 2, 10 to the power minus 6, and the value of 2L is equal to what? 10 to the power minus 9. 10 into 10 to the power minus 10, 10 to the power minus 9. So you can write it is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 15 coulomb meter. So remember that the electric dipole moment P is equal to what? Q into 2L, 2 into 10 to the power minus 15 coulomb meter. Only the one important thing to remember is that it is the value of 2L. 2L is equal to 10 to the power minus 9. So in this way we have studied about electric dipole. Electric dipole is a system of two charges of equal magnitude but opposite in nature, separated by a small distance. We consider electric dipole of charges plus minus q separated by distance 2L. The product of any one of charge to the distance between the two charges is called electric dipole moment. Students, electric dipole moment is a vector quantity. SI unit, coulomb meter. An electric dipole of very short, infinitely short length. If a dipole is very short length, then it is called ideal electric dipole. Students, in this topic, I have written electric dipole moment is a vector quantity. So what is the direction of electric dipole moment? How we shall give the direction of electric dipole moment? So always remember the direction of electric dipole moment is along the axis of dipole from negative to positive charge. The direction of electric dipole moment is always along the axis of dipole from negative to positive charge. Direction of electric dipole moment is from negative to positive charge. Always remember it. Direction of electric dipole moment is from negative to positive charge. After having the knowledge of electric dipole, dear students, now we pass to the topic electric field due to electric dipole. Because previously we have studied electric field, then we have studied electric dipole. So now let us study the electric field due to electric dipole. Students, suppose this is electric dipole, this is positive charge, this is negative charge. We can calculate electric field especially in two positions. Either the point lies along this line, that is called at an axial point, or the electric field lies on the perpendicular bisector, that is called equatorial line. So we can calculate electric field due to electric dipole at 2 points, one is called on the axis and one is called on the equatorial line. Due to an electric dipole electric field can be calculated at following 2 points. Number 1, point lies on the axis, it is also called and on position. Number 2, point lies on equatorial line, that is called broad on position. So due to an electric dipole, we can calculate electric field either on the axis or on the equatorial line. So first of all, let us proceed to calculate the electric field at a point on axis. Electric field due to dipole at a point on its axis. Suppose students, this is an electric dipole, consists of charge plus q at point B and minus q at point A. The length of the electric dipole is 2L. This is the length of the electric dipole, that is what? 2L. From its center O at distance r, there is a point P where we have to calculate the electric field. Once again I repeat the problem. We consider an electric dipole consists of 2 charges, that is minus q at A plus q at B. We have to calculate electric field at a point P at distance r from its center O. Students, please keep in mind this charge is positive. So due to positive charge, the electric field will be radially outward. This is electric field due to what? Positive charge. And due to this charge, the electric field will be towards it. That is electric field due to negative charge. So electric field due to positive charge will be towards right, and electric field due to negative charge will be what? Towards left. So electric field at point P will be resultant of E plus Q and E minus Q. So dear students, once again you listen, there is an electric dipole AB with positive charge at point B, negative charge at point A. 2 charges are separated by a distance 2L. From its center O at distance r, there is a point P where we have to calculate electric field. The electric field due to positive charge is towards right because line of force due to positive charge are radially outward. Due to negative charge, the electric field is towards it. Since the 2 electric fields are opposite in direction, resultant electric field at the point P, electric field at the point P will be difference of the 2, that is EQ difference E minus Q. So now my problem is to calculate the value of electric field due to positive charge as well as due to negative charge. See in the figure. In figure, BP is equal to what? This distance is R, this is L, so BP is equal to what? R minus L. AP, R plus L. So AP is equal to what? R plus L. Now, electric field at P due to plus Q charge. We can write EQ is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. For positive charge, the distance is what? BP. So you can write BP square R minus L square. Electric field at P due to minus Q charge, that is E minus Q, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. For this charge, the distance is AP, and AP is equal to what? R plus L. So it will come out what? R plus L square. So you have calculated the value of EQ and E minus Q. EQ is towards what? Right. Or you can write from B to P. And this electric field is from P to B. So already I have written the two electric fields are opposite in direction. Therefore, E is equal to EQ minus E minus Q. Here I have written EQ, difference E minus Q, but now I am using EQ minus E minus Q. Why? Because I am seeing EQ is greater than E minus Q, because its denominator is smaller than the denominator of the second term. That's why resultant electric field E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R minus L square minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon what? R plus L square, or Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 upon R minus L square minus 1 upon R plus L square. Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, take LCM, R minus L square, R plus L square. So you will have R plus L square minus R minus L square. Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, minus between the two squares, A square minus B square is equal to A plus B, A minus B. So I can write it is 2R into 2L upon R square minus L square whole power 2. So E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2R into 2L upon R square minus L square power 2. We can take Q with 2L, or E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 P R upon what? R square minus L square power 2. Dear students, here I have taken Q and 2L equal to what? P. So this into this is equal to what? P. So E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 PR upon R square minus L square. If R is very greater than L, what we shall do? Neglect L square. Therefore, E will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2P upon what? R cube. So this is the formula when R is very greater than L. Otherwise, the general formula is E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2P R upon R square minus L square power 2. Students, electric field is a vector quantity. So now we have to give the direction of electric field. What will be the direction of electric field? You see here, I have told you the first electric field EQ is greater than what? Minus EQ. That's why the resultant electric field will have the direction that is this one. So we shall say the direction of electric field on a point on the axis of electric dipole is always from negative to positive charge. The direction of electric field due to electric dipole at a point on its axis is always from negative to positive charge. In other words, we can say the direction of the electric field will be parallel to electric dipole moment. So now students, we come to the second case, electric field due to dipole at a point on its equatorial line. Remember, What do you mean by equatorial line? Equatorial line means the point lies on its perpendicular bisector. So students, we consider an electric dipole consists of two charges plus q and minus q separated by distance 2l. From its center O at distance r there is a point P where we have to calculate electric field. So at the point P we have to calculate the electric field due to this dipole. So first of all, the electric field due to charge plus q at the point P will be radially outward, because we have studied previously in the same video, electric field due to positive charge is always radially outward. Due to negative charge, the electric field will be towards it, because for negative charge the electric field is radially inward. So these are the directions of electric field at the point P due to plus charge and due to negative charge. So let us proceed. In figure, I can write AP is equal to what? BP is equal to root R square plus what? L square. This is R, the total is 2L, so AO will be equal to what? L. So by Pythagoras theorem, AP square or AP is equal to R square plus L square. Now, electric field at point P due to plus q charge, that is positive charge, E q is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon AP square. AP square means R square plus L square along AP. The direction of it will be what? Along AP. Now, electric field at point P due to minus q charge, that is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon BP square. But BP is equal to what? AP. So it will come same, that is R square plus L square along PB. It will be along PB. We see, yeah, we observe, क्या लिखोगे बेटा? We observe magnitude of EQ is equal to magnitude of minus, because the magnitude of both the electric field is same. Resolve EQ and minus EQ into horizontal and vertical components. This is electric field, it is a vector quantity. So you can resolve them in what? Horizontal and vertical components. In the same way, E minus Q can also be resolved in horizontal and vertical components. We observe that vertical components being equal and opposite cancel each other. So these two components, EQ sin theta and E minus Q sin theta, they are equal and opposite, so they will cancel each other. And the horizontal components are in the same direction, so they will add. Horizontal component are in same direction, therefore resultant electric field at P is what you will write? E is equal to E Q cos theta plus E minus Q cos theta, or simply you can write 2 EQ cos theta. Why? Because the magnitude of both electric fields is same. That's why we can write it is simply 2 EQ cos theta. So students, E is equal to 2. What is the value of EQ? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square plus L square. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus L square. And what is cos theta? From here you can write cos theta is equal to what? Base upon hypotenuse. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to L upon root r square plus L square. So I can write L upon root r square plus L square. That is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon r square plus L square power 3 by 2. Again remember that P has been replaced by what? Twice of QL. 2QL, that is equal to what? P. So you have obtained the formula for electric field is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon r square plus L square whole power 3 by 2. If r is very greater than L, then students again neglect what? L square. So you will have the formula is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon what? R cube. So in this case E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube. Now first let us know what is the direction of this electric field. You see the direction of the resultant electric field is this one. This is the direction of resultant electric field, that is from positive to negative charge. So dear students, we can say that in case of electric dipole, the electric field at a point on equatorial line is from positive to negative charge, or in other words you can say it is anti-parallel to electric dipole moment, because electric dipole moment is always from negative to positive charge. But here the direction of electric field is coming from positive to negative charge. So the direction of the electric field is opposite to electric dipole moment. Second thing, see here the electric field due to dipole at a point on equatorial line is coming what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R cube. Just in the previous topic we have studied electric field at a point on axis is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2 P upon what? So you can see yourself that electric field at a point on axis is twice that of electric field at a point on equatorial line for a given value of R. यदि हम R की वैल्यू सेम रखें तो जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक्सिस पर होता है वो इक्वेटोरियल लाइन का डबल होता है. अगर हम इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल के लिए R की वैल्यू चेंज ना करें, सपोज दिस इज इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल, वी टेक 10 सेंटीमीटर पॉइंट हियर, वी टेक 10 सेंटीमीटर पॉइंट हियर, देन the electric field at a point on the axis will always be twice of the electric field at a point on what? Equatorial line. अगर ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा हो इसे लाइक जरूर करें, शेयर जरूर करें, कमेंट बॉक्स में मेंशन जरूर करें कि आपको हमसे और किस चीज़ की उम्मीद है, आपको हमसे और क्या चाहिए, ताकि हम आपको आपकी इच्छा के अनुसार और मैटर प्रोवाइड कर सकें. हमारे इस चैनल को आप सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन जरूर दबाएं जिससे वीडियो आप तक जल्द से जल्द पहुंचती रहे.